All right, all my little YouTube motherfuck faces. You're watching Validation Boy live stream. Shit. May 31st, 2023. Damn, I guess I shouldn't have taken such a big rip right before trying to go live. Whoa, shit killed my fucking throat. I sound like such a fucking old man. Listen to all the crime going on in the background. I got a video pulled up here. Fair use. You know, let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Right? All right. Wow. Chris Hayes. It's been a couple years, right? Yeah. So anyways, I got a video pulled up here. And you know the kind of things that I like to talk about. You know the kind of things that we talk about in Validation Boy. Live stream and all this shit. And I was watching this. Apparently this incident happened maybe 4 or 5 months ago. This 12-year-old girl allegedly stabs her 9-year-old little brother to death. That's brutal. But we need to get into it. I didn't even know this existed. And then this body cam footage was suggested to me out of nowhere without any context. And I watched it because of the headline, obviously. And watching through it, I couldn't help but be compelled to make commentary on this. And first 5 in the live here on May 31st, 2023. In at number 1, a staple and an icon, Andres. Good to see you. In at number 2, Into the Break, one of the most prized participants in this live chat and in my comment section on my regular videos. And at number 3, haven't seen you in years. So glad to see you, Chris Hayes. In at number 4, Paul Revere, 1776. Evening, brothers and sisters. And in at number 5, Eternal Padawan. Great to see you, D. And in at number honorable fucking mention, couldn't get her lazy female ass in here on time to make the first 5, Twitwit. Twit. But you know what? She's in an honorable mention, okay? Now, if one of you gentlemen want to be a white knight cuckold and give up one of your first 5 spots for her, I'm willing to let you do it. Just know that she's going to, as a female, she's going to take advantage of it and rub it in your face. And pretty much be a bitch about it. No, she's not going to be a bitch. I'm just kidding. So, Twitwit made it in live. It's been 2 calendar years plus, Twitwit, since I've been able to. Damn, nobody wants to give up their spot. You got denied. You've been denied, Twitwit. But yeah, it's been 2 plus calendar years since I've been able to go live. And I see that you were like, damn, I missed it. I told you there'd be more. Daniel Pratt. Can I get a dishonorable mention? In at dishonorable mention, Daniel Pratt. Never heard of the guy. Have no idea what kind of stuff he talks about. Never even heard of him ever. Maybe we should all go check out his channel. All right. I really hope I don't get in trouble for this. This is fair use. I'm going to be pausing it. But hopefully you guys keep me updated in here. I don't know how this audio is going to come through. I hope I put share audio. Shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Tell me if it's way too loud or something. I don't know if I have control over that. I'm just experimenting. It's been 2 years.
Here, come here. I'm just gonna put handcuffs on just for now. Where's the knife?
Wow. Can you guys hear that? I don't know where Schlominger is. Can you guys hear that audio? Please tell me you can. Okay, is it too loud? Is it just right? I'm assuming it's all just right because the computer is going to just sort it. StreamYard's probably just going to sort it for me. Either way. So she's totally fucking sorry. Twiba says, "Oh my God, I just watched this the other night." She's 12. I know. So I mean, this is a little bit crazy, guys. I can't believe everything that I'm seeing here. You know, I'm going to put my twist on this. You know, this is going to be a dark validation boy analysis of things, and it's going to be uncomfortable. But you know, we're all here. Fuck it. What else are we going to do on this fucking shit ass hump day Wednesday night, right? All right, let's play this. So she's so sorry, and then she's like, "Let me pull my pants up real quick." "Oh, I'm so sorry." Listen.
Sorry, I don't know what's that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. You better.
Did we see the mom? Did we see the mom? The mom somehow has raised this child, and for some reason in this child's mind, it's okay to stab her 9-year-old brother to death. She stabbed him at least 3 times. Daniel Pryor, you about to touch my conspiracy place, VB? I don't know. This mother is still responsible for this. Let's see if we can get this thing to play. Come on, guys.
Pretty God, I am sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Where's the knife?
I was upstairs in my room and I threw it out the window and it's behind the apartment right here.
You threw it where?
I threw it out my window.
Wow. I don't know, guys. The thing doesn't want to let me. Play it. But either way, I wish I could get some better samples out from this 23 or 25 minute long video. But basically, what happens is this girl is cussing like a fucking sailor, okay? And she sounds, the way she talks, it sounds like she's been doing that for quite a while, and she's just 12. So what's really going on here is, once again, single mother has a daughter and treats her daughter as if she's a sister or a best friend, and doesn't have any parameters, doesn't have any separation between parent and child. And what does it result in? It results in your 12-year-old daughter being fluent in cuss words and cussing and nasty thoughts that she shouldn't even be having at age 12. And also comfortable enough to say, "Fuck it, I'm going to kill my brother." And here's the thing. When the mom is spoken to later, she doesn't even sound even remotely believable, okay? It's almost like the mom knew exactly what was going on. It's almost like Mommy Dearest set the whole thing up. And when you hear the girl in talking to the cop while she's sitting in the cop car later, she says, "I'm going to be in jail for the rest of my life." And he starts chuckling. And he's like, "You know, you're 12. You have to be 13 to get tried for murder in this state. Very fucking interesting. It's almost like mom knew that. It's almost like the 12-year-old girl knew that. Now is the time. If I want to get away with doing this, as long as I do it before I'm 12 or before I'm turned 13, I will get away with it. The child was taught no rational reasoning and encouraged to have a degenerate worldview. Mother is responsible for this manslaughter case. Premeditated, it seems, says Into the Break. Yeah, I mean, I can't sum it up any better. Twitwit says he was probably their manservant. No, he was probably just bullied. I bet that mom liked that social service money. Well, she's going to get a lot more now, because I saw another video from just a couple days ago about her GoFundMes and her PayPals and all her shit. So, if you guys want to do a tip or a donation, it's gladly appreciated. God's blessings to all you guys. I'm not going to ask you for money, but if you feel like you want to give some because I've entertained you over the years or whatever the fuck, feel free to. Thank you so much. God's blessings to you. But anyways, so yeah, the mom is going to get paid now for setting up her daughter, allegedly in my theory, setting up her daughter or having her daughter do this for her. Now, the son, I think, is from, of course, a different daddy. I'm pretty sure. And maybe dad was about to win custody of that 9-year-old boy. If you look at how this 12-year-old girl is acting, I'm sure he had lots of stories to tell his dad. And I'm sure his dad said, well, that's not a good place for you to be raised in. So you're going to come live with me. And mom probably said, if I can't have him, you can't have him. And since my daughter is not even 13 yet, she could even kill him and get away with it. So fuck you. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty much exactly what probably went down here. Because the mom is a joke. The mom and the daughter, you can barely differentiate their voices. And the mom is laughing, practically on the brink of laughing the whole time. Has the father even released a statement, says Twitwit. Into the Break, why would they go fund the degenerate mother? Because she lost her child. And the daughter had to be kept safe right after the incident, Kept safe from who? Herself? She's not going to hurt herself. This is what it has come to. You want to get on here live with me, Twit? How about you, Daniel Pratt? Why don't you come on the show live, Dan? It's been 2 years. We could talk about whatever you want, man. I'll let you shape the narrative. You want to come on here, Daniel Pratt? Twitwit? Into the Break? Paul Revere? Eternal Padawan? Should I put the link out? Should we discuss this in a panel? Okay. You have no super chat. I got tips and donations. Paul Revere says, would not surprise me if that's exactly what went down. I mean, you got to think about it. Think like a criminal. Maybe I'm like exposing myself or make myself look bad. The fact that I am so fucking conspiratorial about things like this. It's like, oh, well, such and such is fucking trying to get the money for this. And they're going to fucking, the daughter killed him and the mom set the daughter up. It's just like, I've straight to this degenerate fucking processes of thought. But I've seen so many people do so much bullshit like this. And I'm surrounded by constant fuckery and evil and bullshit from my new boss at my new job. It was cool at first, but his fucking evil true colors are starting to show. And it's really frustrating. And there's this degenerate subhuman piece of shit that I work with that is an abusive type personality. And I think that my boss and this other employee, I hate to say this and it sounds really cruel and weird, and I know it doesn't apply to everybody, but there's a cycle of abuse. And when I see them and I see them try to be abusive to me, and me knowing that in reality, you know, in here you might be my boss, but in the real world you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just subhuman trash and shit. I would never respect you or take you seriously as a man or as a boss or any of that shit. You're subhuman fucking filth to me and shit. So knowing that, damn, I was trying to make a fucking point. I'm all fucking ripped. I can't even fucking remember what I was talking about. I was just talking shit. Mac and Ash, great to see you. Missed the live VB chat. It's been over 2 calendar years. It's so nice to see you in here. Thank you. But anyways, yeah, so I got all this bullshit going on in my life with my fucking, you know. But I see right through it, and at this point it's just comedy. As long as I don't do anything that would get someone in trouble, and if I could just tolerate their bullshit for a little while longer, it's all good. Because one day I'm not going to even be working at this shithole anymore. I make a lot more money now than I was before. Not a lot more, but considerable. And whatever I do next will be even more. I got plans. But Gerald Cragg, wow. Hey VB, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing good. I decided to make a video on this stuff, man. I guess I gotta do this like a pro. I gotta like download the video and have it like as a file in here that I can control and play. That way it's not gonna stop, because I'm trying to get it off the feed from fucking YouTube. I'm trying to have a YouTube feed into a StreamYard that's then playing on YouTube, all within my channel. And it says maybe you should have 2 monitors. That's what the thing suggested, so I don't know. Twitwit, last time I was in a panel with you, it was me, you, Arwin, and Patricia Steer and Nathan Oakley, Mark Sargent, and I think Bob. No, you were in a VB or in a you were in fucking Gem Panda. You were on a Gem Panda show, and I was on it. That's the last time, and that was about 4 years ago. But what am I saying? What was I trying to get at? I was trying to get a point out. I was trying to talk about how life is full of degenerate fucking cuckolds and scum and filth, and they surround you in your life, and a lot of them are fucking demon possessed, or demons are lurking very closely over their shoulders, very, very closely. And you got to deal with these people and this fuckery until you finally return to God and return to Christ, return to the right hand of God alongside Jesus Christ. And that may be at Christ's return once again to us, or it may be when you pass away and you go to the other side, you know. And hopefully Mother needs to be held responsible, says Into the Break. Psycho lefty turd woman, all are vaxxed. Yeah, this mother. Okay, so this mother, obviously, in this case, is a complete and utter piece of shit. Right? This woman's a total piece of shit. She allowed all of this to happen. That's the current state of things. There's no... Is there going back? Is there going back? Is there any way we can ever go back? What's you guys take on the bike Karen? What's you guys take on the bike Karen? Mac and Ash, how degenerate has it become over the last 2 to 4 years? It's overwhelming. It's disgusting. Twitba says, yeah, those were the days. True. Gold panning at all? Oh, asking Daniel Pratt if he's still doing the gold pan. What state did the girl kill her brother in? I think it was Oklahoma. So what do you guys think of the bike Karen situation? You know, there's a channel called, I think, Actual Justice Warrior, and he's been covering the shit out of this case. And he's showing that receipt upon receipt upon receipt has been shown, just, you know, given out and brought forward as proof that this woman got her bike legally. I mean, the more and more and more I listen to the case and listen to both sides of it, both sides almost seem to have an argument, but in the video, the woman is not as aggressive. Not nearly as aggressive. But they said she was crying white tears. And Karens can sometimes abuse that shit, you know? It's funny too, because I made a video called Karen is Usually Right. And it reflects this situation perfectly. If you go back and you watch this video I made like a year ago called Karen is Usually Right, it applies directly to this bike Karen situation. It's insane. It's insane. It's like Daniel Pratt level prophecy. Okay. So earlier today, I was in Target buying some Bud Light. Oh, man. Target and Bud Light. America is rejecting the satanic inversion. The common folk, the plebs, the peons are rejecting the satanic inversion. And it's spreading to other brands. I don't know how this all of a sudden actually happened. I mean, it's just money. It's just dollars. And it's just shaving off a tiny portion off a multi-trillion dollar corporation. International, global corporation, if you will, worldwide. It doesn't even matter to them, and they're willing to lose all that money in order to serve their god Satan. I mean, they could lose 30 to 35% of their, sales over the Memorial Day weekend by the time it all, on 4th of July, down to 50% probably. It doesn't matter, because the money it's paper to them, because they're just serving Satan. They're doing Satan's bidding of inverting God's creation. Or attempting. Pathetic attempt to invert God's creation. It's a massive failure, just like everything they do, and will always do. But they try, and they try harder and harder, and they get better and better and better at their deception. And now they're at the point where they can just shape entire cultural narratives and LARP as if they even have a right to even fucking exist. Because they shouldn't be. We got to bring back that shame. We got to shame the shame-shamers. We got to shame those who shame shamers. Yeah. And we need to bring back all the shame. And we need to interject humility back into these people's own internal dialogues that they have with themselves. We need to teach them to be humble. And I guess we have to lead by example. We got to lead by example. I mean, we've been doing that for a while, but they're never going to learn. The party is over. America is a used up, sloppy, single mother whore. Sure, it was a huge party in her mouth and everybody came, but the party is over. Entertainment industry is fucking dead. Comedy, long dead. Fun and games are done. We have reached an existential, civilizational crossroads. It's the literal children of God and everybody else. And it can be argued that everybody else doesn't even deserve to be coexisting alongside of God's children. It's an argument that can be made. I'm not God. I can't make that call. It's just a question that needs to be asked, even if the answer is yes or no, if I'm right or if I'm wrong about that. assumption. It's still a question that deserves to be asked. Do others even deserve to be in our presence? Do they even deserve to be around us and, hurting us and feeding off of parasiting off of us and shit? You know what I mean? Like culturally and civilizationally, if that's even a word. Time after time after time after time after time. Throughout the Bible, God wanted his children, the real Israel, to be separated and isolated, segregated, sanctified, apart from the others. And every time we were able to do it, it ended up paying off huge for us, for our people. And our civilizations flourished because of God's blessings. And nothing is fun anymore, and nothing's acceptable anymore. Everything's such a sensitive fucking topic. And it's because people are starting to get territorial with this culture war. And the wars between the Adamic style of human civilization and this new satanic uncivilization that stems from hip-hop culture. And there's not one single aspect. Try to find it. There's literally not one single aspect of hip-hop culture that's beneficial to the human race. Not one single thing. Nursery rhyme fucking handy-tard music. Boom, boom. Mama's heartbeat. And your low IQ. Fucking, I'm a fucking turd. I look like a bird. Stupid fucking song. Go suck a dong. You know what I'm saying? Gimp-tard music. And abuse of the English language. The most beautiful language that's ever and will ever exist on earth. The English language. The most descriptive, the deepest, the most intellectual, and the one that it takes the highest IQ to fully utilize and comprehend. Yeah, the English language. And hip-hop culture is a complete bastardization of that. And for racist, anti-white reasons. Directly anti-white reasons. And there's not one single aspect of it that's conducive to fucking human success. And these people that are fully entrenched in that mentality know no better. Some of them do, though. Some of them more normal. And then they put on the whole mask of hip-hop. The whole mask, that whole facade, that whole LARP. And they put on that LARP face mask, and they have that mentality. And what the thing is that those people need to fucking abandon that. They need to abandon it. They need to return to aspiring more to be like the true sons of God, the true sons and daughters of God. And people complain about all the divisive agendas. But once again, the Adamic man is the one who gave all of these disenfranchised minorities, women, all these opportunities, all these rights that they enjoy. And these same people, they want to take away everything that the Adamic man has built for them to help them be more like us. And that includes women too. They want to take it all down. They want to take down our holy patriarchy, our God-ordained patriarchy. But our patriarchy is always going to be necessary because these people will never change. They will never change. Guaranteed. And as more and more time passes, they just get more and more evil. And they need to be micromanaged. And God's patriarchy are the only ones that can really actually do that micromanagement with any kind of integrity or honesty or real fairness. And this culture war is about to explode, and it's going to come down to some serious shit like this. Maybe not even in our lifetimes, but we'll see. You don't hear anybody on that side of things. You don't hear anybody that's born of that serpent seed. You don't ever hear them arguing for true social fairness. They only want supremacy. They only want superiority, supremacism. I personally may want to believe in some kind of superiority or some kind of supremacism, or may tell myself that I want to. But that's just internal. What, real honest fairness is arguably better. And the thing is that even though I may want that, I may have no right to believe that. But then again, when you look at all the evidence, and you look at your world around you, and you think about the people you've interacted with, and you think about the people you grew up with, and you think about your childhood and your 20s, and your 30s, and your 40s, and you think about all the hard lessons you had to learn, all the stereotypes that were true. What do you say to yourself? Do you just LARP? Do you just LARP and say, no, everybody's... Do you just LARP? I can't LARP. Maybe this is some kind of curse. Maybe this is some kind of punishment. But I don't feel like it is. I feel like the children of God, the countenance of our face, it's an obvious thing. I know I've been proven wrong many, many times. I know I've met many, many evil Adamic people. But overall, without the Adamic culture existing, this would already be a hell. This would already be a fucking prison planet. There would already be one world dictator if it wasn't for the Adamic man. We're the ones that stand for individual freedom. We're the ones that, our people, our guys are the ones that led by example, and now everybody wants to be like us, and everybody comes here to be like us and to feed off of us. Who's paying attention? You know what I mean? So, I still got to get back to Target, get more Bud Light. See, the thing is, this hatred, here's the thing. Knowing that these people want to attack us and steal from us and hurt us, and it's just about their supremacism now. Should we really be eager to team up with them? And everybody's going to bleed red, white, and blue? Should we be so eager when they want to put us in ovens? They want to put us in fucking ovens. And this hatred that I believe the non-Adamics have for the Adamic people, I've thought about it long and hard. And just like Satan got butthurt, these people are butthurt and they're jealous. That's why they try to steal our seed. That's why they try to mix their seed in with our seed. They're straight up jealous. Because scientifically, logically, arguably, allegedly, I don't know, we are. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, why are they aspiring to be like us if it's not that they're looking up? Everyone's always looking up. So they themselves believe that the Adamic people are the superior. Well, not superior, but God's chosen real people. The real Israel. It's fun to talk about this shit. It's the big one. It's the fucking big one. What else are we going to talk about, guys? This fucking girl the modern single mother that set her 12-year-old daughter up, allegedly, possibly, to kill her own 9-year-old brother. Now, a different daddy, like I was trying to get at earlier. Maybe there's a different daddy. And, maybe I already went down that fucking rabbit hole. Sorry, guys. It's been so long. I don't have the magic that I used to have. I lost it. It was all taken away from me. I was castrated. Lost all the magic. You're just getting a shell of VB now. Just a busted fucking banger in the fucking garage and shit. Ute Hoob asks Twitwit, hey Twitwit, what do you think about Dell pushing that whole Earth is accelerating upwards thing? I don't think is he really doing that? Eugene 12, wow. Ute Hoob, wow. Into the Break says, why come here to take my things? Why not behold your own great things? Look how big that comes through on the screen now. Wow. I wonder if that's a setting I can adjust. Wow. Yep, jealous. That's it, Macinash. If Mexico is so great, why are these people fleeing that shithole to come here? Why do these people fleeing their shithole countries have pride for their shithole country? Exactly. Is that you really going to come to America and be like, fuck United States, Pakistan all the way and shit, you know? Like, you really going to do that? Okay. They parasite on us, but then tell us we are bad people and that we are colonizers who gave them our food and houses. They deserve nothing from us after the way we are treated. Paul Revere, I've seen you in many other places. I just don't do the flat earth scene much anymore. It's real, just not going anywhere with any new information. Yeah, I mean, it's been settled for me a long ass time ago. Yeah, the earth's kind of like, duh, it must be flat, dude. Come on. Researchers say, let's pop this bad boy up on there. Researchers say it's time to drop the idea that modern humans originated from a single population in a single location based on a comprehensive survey of fossil, archaeological, and genetic evidence. Yeah, definitely. In the Bible, you've heard this a million times from me already, guys, but yeah, there are pre-Adamic men, and that's Asia and Africa. And then God came along and said, okay, those have all been crossed in with the seed of the serpent by now. So I'm going to create a brand new replacement, and they're going to be really ruddy, and you're going to be able to tell that they're the ones because you're going to see the ruddy redness through their skin, and you're going to know that they stay pure, which is very important to God that we stay pure, and it's going to be very, very obvious if they didn't stay pure, because then all that magic won't be there anymore. Okay? Not magic, but all this mojo, all that ruddiness, it's not going to be there. Therefore, crossed with the serpent seed, separating wheat from tares. The right hand of God, the sheep, the goats at the left. The river of life that flows directly from the throne, from God and his Son, Jesus Christ, through the 12 months of menstrual cycles to create the family tree of God's bloodline. And no, the family tree of God's bloodline is not the tree that had the knowledge of good and evil. That's the serpent seed. And that's why Adam and Eve were told not to touch, not to integrate with that family tree of the serpent seed. The tree of knowledge is a family tree. Level is a horizontal condition. To claim otherwise is a violation of identity and violation of the law of non-contradiction, composition error, globe fail. We all like Dell, yeah. I mean, Dell's great. What they're hiding, why they're hiding the so-called North Pole. You know, Hans made one good point, but he rests his entire shit on this one point when it comes to flat Earth. He said, how can all the lands in the north be so close together if they're so massive? All those big lands must be stretched to the outside, and the center must be Antarctica. And I thought, I don't know, because the whole thing with flying from, California up towards Alaska and then down into to get to Japan, when you stretch that out with the center being the North Pole as we know it now, that becomes an immediate straight line very quickly. And that seems a lot more obvious to me than saying Russia is over here, China's way over here. Or not China, but North America's way over here. Same thing. China, North America, same thing. Daniel Pratt. That's been an underlying plan for quite a while. The one world melting pot. That Morris, can't remember his channel name, guy, used to talk about it all the time. The SOS's master plan. Let's see what this one says. The North is, in theory, closer and more accessible. Incredible tactics seem to be in play to distract us away from the North. Yeah, just as much as the South. There are 144,000. Daniel the Lion? Daniel in the Lion's Den. They want a certain type of slaves that keep their low IQ. I know it's called the Kalergi plan, and it's ancient. Yeah. Speaking of ancient, all right. I've noticed a couple of people out there. Here comes Teacher VB. Okay, assimilate. Anyone out there that happens to be listening to me, even in this future playback, even if you're over in England, even if you're over in Australia, and you happen to be a true crime channel, and you happen to make an ass out of yourself every time you say these words, even if it's coincidentally you, there is no you in the word assimilation. Assimilation. It's not an assimilation. You don't assimilate into things, okay? It's the same exact thing as not having mannerisms, okay? There's no such thing as a fucking mannerism. Manners. Your mother has taught you manners. It's mannerisms. There's no mannerisms. Okay? Fucktard. There's no such thing as mannerisms. And there's no such thing as ancient. Okay? Ancient is nuclear. Okay? Ancient is nuclear. Okay? Nuclear, like George Bush used to say. It's nuclear, not nuke-you-lar. All right, and there's also when someone dies, you don't go to their vigil. You go to their vigil. V-I-G-I-L. The way it's spelled. There's no U. V-I-G-I-L. Vigil. How vigilant of you. Okay? And these fucks get like 30K views per video and put out like 4 videos a day with like 30. These fucking people having nuclear assimulations with their fucking mannerisms at their vigils and shit, okay? 30K views. Can you believe it? I wanted to spend the first half hour playing back that video. I'm gonna do something similar. I'm gonna master this. Now I just want to, just for the fuck of it. I want to be able to master that. I want to be able to play a video, but that means I'm gonna have to download whatever video I want to play into my computer, into my laptop. And this laptop's getting real old. Daniel the Lion, language is a virus. Yeah. Remain vigilant, says Twitwit. You know what I'm saying? Look at Twitwit with her fucking COVID's cuck mask. Twitwit, You want to come up on the panel and show your face to everyone? I'm going to bring you up here and you can show your face to everyone. Does anyone want to join me live? Does anyone want to join me live? No? Validation Boy, do a GoFundMe. I know, right? Should I do a GoFundMe to get a new laptop and get like, I'll get the ring light, like all the fucking makeup girls and shit. I'll get the ring light. I'll get the fucking microphone with the Joe Rogan fucking stand and shit. I could push the thing around, you know? She looks like that one chick from Mortal Kombat. Baraka? Melina, when she takes off that mask. Oh my god, the horrors that lie beneath. The fucking horrors that lie beneath and shit. Driftwood. Most of the things on the net now are trolling bots. Oh yeah, the internet is dead, right? I know. It makes me wonder if all my subscribers, if like half of them were just bots. How come I have like 1,800 subscribers? And I can recall all of them subscribe because I only get like 5 at a time. And like once every 6 months, I'll get like a new group of like 4 subscribers because I went on some video and interacted with people. And then that small group niche of people like come over and subscribe to me. But I still only get, 300 views a video. 500. It's just strange. Are the subscribers even real? I've seen other channels like my own or at my level. I've seen channels purge, purge themselves or like delete their own channel, start a new one, and then see how many actual subscribers show up. Daniel Pratt did that once. And I was like, damn, that's hardcore, Daniel Pratt. I wish I could be as fucking hardcore. My little bitch ass ego on my channel and all my hard work and all the subs I've built up, it won't let me do things like that. We're all weak. We're all so pathetic, right? Gotta remain vigilant though. Where am I at? I'm not even trying to. Where's that fucking comment? Hide it. Oh man, I didn't. That's not what I meant to hit. Guys, stop tossing about. You're feeding the beast. You're feeding the beast. All right, YouTube. What's hardest to explore in terms of the military stopping you? North or South? The South has its treaty in place, yada yada. The North, well, it's known for cups of coffee costing $200, etc. The North is hard to get to. They won't let you go there either. You guys think it's just like on that map where it looks like a, what's that fucking game? Simon Says? It looks like Simon Says with the 4 pads. And there's like rivers going right through the middle of it. Damn. You know what's fucked up? You know what's really fucked up? As I was clicking on things, okay, so I left that one of Twitwood up there. Then I realized you guys were all like looking at her face and being like, "Oh, Twit, you're hot," and shit and whatever. And I was like, "Oh crap." So I clicked on something else, and it was something else that was even worse, and I hadn't actually read it. And then when you scroll over these, it blanks it so you don't see what it says, and then you hit show, and then it pops up here, and then it was something else about your eyes, this, that, and I'm like, oh crap, man. I don't even mean to be hitting these, and it's just like coincidentally all these ones that are like these, you guys just hitting on Twitwit and shit. And I'm just like, oh man, my girlfriend's gonna be pissed. My woman's gonna be pissed if she watches this, thinking that I'm like sitting here trying to flirt with fucking Twitwit. Ugh. Twitwit's awesome. We don't see Twitwit that way here. Twitwit being a female and being highly intelligent and very funny, and it's always a long shot, but the attempt is to always try to get her in live to be on the show, you know, if you could somehow coax her into it, because it's going to be good, because it's a female voice and all the viewers want to hear it. It's just fun all around for everybody. Everyone's still LOLing and shit. Where's oh no, I'm way down here. We can't go to either place without being shot down. They even have buoys that will send alarms to the military to go after our boats or subs. This is a good one right here. I'm starting to wonder how many real people are in this realm. Collective solipsism is like being the world's tallest midget. Wonder Woman and basket cases. God's throne is above the north. The Expanse. I'm a troll and I'm hot. At least my girlfriend told me that once. What's a good question? All right. If you believe the news, Russia has the North locked down. I mean, I've been watching this guy called Real Life Lore, and it's all about territories and politics and countries and borders and fucking wars and shit. And this guy is so badass, and he has taught me that like 97% or something, or fucking 85% of Russia is completely unpopulated, completely empty and devoid of people, and not even able to be populated, you know. But Dank's in here. She hit brutal. Is that true? Did Twit already hit the wall? For Twit, she's allowed to make that call for herself. I think Twit's earned that right. Oh my God. Good question right here. 1 being the least submissive and 5 being the most submissive. I bet you Twit would say that she's a 3, but it is in actuality a 2 on that scale. Interesting point right here. We could populate Siberia. It would just take many of us to do it. I'm about 3.5, says Twit. Diminished responsibility. I'm starting to wonder how many real people in this realm. YouTube says I'm drunk. Okay. All right. I've been on for almost 55 minutes now. We're actually in a deficit of people, according to some. I think they mean white people. I mean, the Adamic race is the smallest population on Earth. But we are the children of God. Maybe there's a reason behind that. Maybe there's a reason for that. It's just so funny how all the blessings come through the Adamic people. All of humanity's blessings come straight down through. Anyways, we've already talked about that. We've already beaten that dead horse for 2-3 years. And the other day I said, "Oh, I dropped that truth bomb in summer of 2021." No, I think it was the summer of 2020. Driftwood said, "Sorry, I'm new." No, it's okay. Listen to YouTube. I'm on my 19% homemade wine again. So I haven't had cigarettes in like 4 or 5 months, whatever the fuck now. What do you guys think about that? I hadn't had a cigarette in months. And then I had some for like a couple months, but then I went 2 months straight before that. During this whole time that I've not been live streaming. I haven't had a cigarette in months, and I never ever want one again. The last time I had one, it was just so disgusting and depressing and brutal because I've conditioned myself to switch to this crap. It's a little bit better. I don't have all that pain anymore. JJ Wolf, Adamic race is actually the majority, and America is the most populous country by a lot. China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. The population stats are all off. Okay. Oh, look at that hide current comment. Wow, you don't even have to fuck around anymore. It's just a little tab for you. You don't even have to go searching. Man, they did improve this shit a little bit. Wow. All right, so yeah, it's almost been an hour. We've been tossing about. We've been fucking around. Another partially entertaining and partially productive Validation Boy live stream. I come in last time with a script. I didn't get to the script. I come in this time with less of a script. I did a little bit more of scripted stuff, but then I didn't really fully even utilize the script. It wasn't a script, but my plan. But here I am. And I think you guys had fun. I know I'm going to have fucking fun when I watch this shit back. We got to humble ourselves before God, Jesus Christ, our creator. And we got to stay true to ourselves. It's been great having you guys in here. I got to get guests next time. Next time I go live, I'm making it a thing. I'm going to get panelists on here. I'm going to try to get Ed in here. Maybe even Jed. Maybe not. I don't know. Face would be awesome to have in here. YouTube. All right. Was it all pointless, guys? No. We had fun, right? We had fun. All right. God's blessings to you. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been Validation Boy live stream. May 31st, 2023.